have a guest, and joining us this afternoon is a Nigerian singer-songwriter whose roots and musical journey draws inspiration from the rich cultural tapestry of his upbringing. Ladies and gentlemen, let's make welcome to the show, Tublark.
Good afternoon.
Good
afternoon, Lagos. Good afternoon, ladies.
Good afternoon.
You are looking all astonishing this afternoon.
Thank you. And you look good too.
Thank you so much. Yes.
We are wearing jackets.
I can see, like, the memo. They sent a memo.
We got the memo.
I didn't get it.
But Catherine did not get the memo. It's so good to have you on the show.
It's my pleasure to be here.
I read your bio and I'm like, oh, wow, you are from Benue State. You grew up in Ikorodu.
Yes.
And then you joined a band and then you disbanded like that.
Exactly.
Cracks me up. I'm like, okay, so how people do it when they're like in secondary school and all of this. So you just want to quickly run us through your journey.
Well, Tublark as an artist, like you rightly mentioned, I started music as a member of a band, 3IG, Three Idoma Guys is actually the name of the band. Yes, and while we were in secondary school, we were the one that were disturbing Kemebalogun College in Ikorodu in those days. Yeah. But of course, you know, like Yoruba people will say that 20 children will not grow up for 20 years. They will not be together for 20 years. Yeah, of course, everybody went to their separate ways. We all went to higher institutions, and somehow the band disbanded, you understand, of course. And Tublark, yeah, I have it inherent in here. I'm not going to let the music go, you understand? So I just had to pursue it, you understand?
Oh, wow, interesting. And the other ones still doing music? Like any of them still doing music?
Yes, all of them have dropped a couple of singles, but well, yeah, everybody's doing it at their own pace, yes.
Oh, fantastic.
Okay, so when you started as a solo artist, going professional as Tublark,
yes,
what was the journey like? What was the reception? And what were the challenges you faced? Because I'm sure you're already used to working with your friends and then now doing it all alone.
Exactly. You if I come in and I say it, every other independent artist in Nigeria will always say it. Yes, like in Nigeria, it's very difficult. If you don't have that backbone, especially someone that has a strong financial war chest, you understand, it might be very, very... The Nigerian music scene is... Well, it has been a journey of sweet and bitter. Why I'll say it's sweet and bitter is because of the fact that in 2012, when I dropped my first single, Tomorrow's People, you understand, the acceptance was good at the time, you understand. Then, and in those days, it was not easy to break through into the music industry in those days. These days, anybody can just, it's easy for us to put our music on DSP. In those days, there was no DSP. It has to be a record label. If there's no record label for you, there's nobody that is pushing you out there. But these days, the internet has made it very, very easy for us to do a whole lot of things.
Especially with social media challenges.
Exactly, yes. So in those days, they were not there, you understand? So it was very, very tough at the time. So I had to take a break because it was not easy for me to combine so many things. So I just had to let the music relax a little. Yeah, but after a while, you know, there's something about music. If it is a new, it always keep, even if you want to drop it, always keep pulling you back, kept pulling me back. And for the love of music, I'm here in the beautiful studio. It's
fantastic,
yes.
fantastic. I would like to know, what sort of music do you do? Because people these days are saying that, you know, some of them are saying that they don't do Afrobeats. And, you know, way back we used to hear a lot of people say, oh, Afrofusion, Afro this, Afro that. So what sort of music?
Yeah, I don't want to, that conversation, you understand, is a very slippery slope, you understand? I don't want to go that. What I do, there's an infusion of so many things in my music. If you listen to my music, you hear a lot of Afro pop, you understand? You hear Afro swings and so many things in it, you understand? It's an infusion of so many things. So like you said, Afrofusion is what I do, yes.
Okay,
yes.
so now let's talk about your project coming out. What inspired that title, and then take us through the songs on it, what inspired all of them, and the process of songwriting. What was that thing that made you feel like, oh, this song should be on the album? Because I'm sure you have more songs.
Exactly.
And then putting all those particular songs with that name under the same project. What brought about all of that? Okay,
yeah, that means I have to take you a little bit back.
We don't mind.
Yeah, after I said I took a break from music, you understand, then it now became something for only me and my family and in the bedroom, you understand? I was doing it, you understand? So a lot of people do not even know that. After I took a break, so many people I got to meet did not even know that Tublark can sing, you understand? They all know me for different things, you understand? So...
Like what?
Well, I have a 9 to 5 that I do, you understand? So
Okay,
people know
okay,
me for
okay,
that 9 to 5,
okay,
you understand?
yeah.
And I hold a kind of position that people do not expect that with that kind of responsibility, I could do music at the same time, you understand? So when I now dropped a single, oh, really? You sing? Yes, I sing. My name is Tublark, you understand? So that was what came about the name, the title of the EP that I dropped in April, coming out, you understand? I want people to see what I've been doing behind closed doors, you understand? What I've been doing to only members of I will go to the studio, I'll record music, I'll only distribute it to members of my family, they will listen to it. This one is good, this one is good. Everybody should feel it. That was how I came about coming out, you understand?
Righty.
HMA, yes, sir.
So tell us about the video.
HMA is actually an Idoma word. I say the world would end today, or the world is going to end today. It's a figurative expression. It's a hyperbole. Not necessarily that, not literally that the world is going to end today. Yeah. They're saying that Idoma people are going to be enjoying so much today. They will be flexing so much today that it will feel as though the world is going to end
Like
today.
Your last
Fantastic,
yes,
fantastic. So I saw that you were representing Benue, like Idoma, red and black, and you even have the neck piece right there.
Exactly.
Interesting stuff. So one would wonder why you chose your language and you did not even try to mix it with, English. And I understand that, there are people that they come from a particular part of the country, like Enugu now, there are some Igbo artists that are really, really reigning there. Yes. That, even Lagos, when you say, oh, they don't listen to it in Lagos, it does not mean anything because they have a lot of people listening to their music already. So can you relate? Yeah,
actually, God bless his soul, Mobad, he said music no need permission to enter your system. Yeah, you understand. So music is actually very, very universal. If a music is good, you understand, whichever language the music is interpreted in, you'll be able to find a way to connect to it, you understand. So that's why I've been doing a lot of songs. Actually, I was born in Lagos, I was born in Ikorodu. I speak fantastic Yoruba language, you understand. I've sung in Yoruba, you understand. But I actually want to take it back to my roots so that people will know that, okay, this is where Tublark is from. That's why I decided to do this one in Idoma language and pure Idoma language, yes.
Fantastic.
I'm sure if we go to your hometown now, this is like everywhere.
Tublark HMA is almost on every. People have been calling me on a daily basis. They call me, I just heard your song on this radio station. I just heard your song on this other radio station in Benin.
Is that why? Is that why Tuface is or is that person you look forward to doing stuff with?
Not necessarily because Tuface is from my place. We grew up listening to Tuface, you understand. In those days, while we were members of the boy band, in those days you mime song. We were miming Plantation Boys in those days, and that was when I started getting my first set of royalties. You understand? Our seniors would call us to under tree, we would sing for them, and they would give us 5 naira. 5 naira was actually big money in those days. You understand? And those were royalties we were getting. So I fall in love with Tuface all this while. You understand? And I was liking everything. I've had a dream of one day I'll grow up and I'll feature Tuface. I'll sign on to maybe a particular record label that Tuface was on at the time, you understand? But, it's good. But if the opportunity still presents itself today, I'd still like to work with Tuface. It's actually a legend in
That's
in
amazing.
the industry. Yes,
So on your EP, which is your favorite song? Which is that song that if they tell you right now to perform one of the songs of the EP, you would perform to it? And tell us why it's your favorite song.
Okay, I think the song is Africa is Blessed.
Okay.
Africa is Blessed. I wrote that song from a background that there was this stigmatization. Is this stigmatization really against people that are of plus size? You understand?
Okay.
And when they go out, you see people catcalling them and doing all sorts of things to them because they are plus size. You understand? They didn't say they were going to be plus size when they were coming into this world. They just happened to have that thick skin and that strong bone. You understand? And they are plus size. You understand? So. The Western cultures actually started having us to embrace. They were the ones that first came to say, okay, we should all look slim and all those kind of this thing. And our people gravitate towards that direction, and everybody's trying to look slim. Everybody were going to beauty. And now they are coming back. They are giving it back to us again. They are now changing the definition, the narrative. They are saying that people should go and obtain BBL and all those kind of this. And people are running after it. Something that we have naturally in this place. That's why I came up with, it's not a crime that you came from, a crime that is blessed with a body that is set. It's not your fault that you could not comprehend that you find and your body is the best. Africa body is actually the best body you can
say
do
that
that
again.
everywhere in the
Again and
world.
again
You
and
understand?
again.
We should not allow anybody change the narrative for us.
Fantastic.
We are bold, we are beautiful, we are like this.
Oh, wow.
And of course, like this too.
Interesting stuff. So tell us, what are your future plans?
Okay, like I said, now an EP is out. An album is going to follow the EP, most definitely. I'm looking forward to work with a couple of artists on the very big names, actually. We have some of them that we are in talking terms already. We're just for us to get on the table and know what it's going to look like, and we'll get it done. And like I just said, if Tubaba is actually going to grace me with his voice on my album, it would have made the whole this thing.
So what are your handles on social media
People
platforms?
can reach you.
Okay, on Instagram and on TikTok, I'm Tublark_music. Tublark spells TUBLARK_music, one word. Then on Facebook and on S, I'm Tublark.
Righty, thank you so much
Thank you very
for coming on the show today. And that's it with our guests. Thank you so much.